Hey good people, hola mi gente, MsMalcolmHughes here. Welcome back. And for those of you who saw the last video, you know that I am currently over on the Book Lovers app reading these additional short stories from Ashley Antoinette about some of our favorite characters. And we're gonna get into the one titled Year of the Crew today. And if you know the crew, you already know what's happening. Let's get into it. So Year of the Crew opens up with Messiah reflecting on the death of DMX. And the death of DMX hit all of us hard. I think DMX was one of those artists who was just so transparent and emotionally like just open, and it was just, you could see the pain on him. You heard it in his music. You also just knew he was trying. She talks about that. So it opens up with that, and it makes sense that DMX would be Messiah's favorite rapper because they have a lot in common with childhood trauma and striving to be better men, trying to have that relationship with God, that deep personal commitment to that, understanding that having done bad things doesn't make you a bad person, and grappling with all of that. So I could definitely see DMX being Messiah's favorite rapper. So I appreciated that because DMX hurt. I'm not gonna lie. When DMX died, it hurt. Thankfully, I was with one of my best friends who also deeply loves DMX, and we were just riding around on the island blasting DMX. It was a time. So, you know, it's just, yeah. So I appreciate it. I appreciated that, actually. Like what they say, Issa and Messiah are talking, and they're like, you know, I just know a real one when I see one. And you just felt that off of him. You just knew that DMX was DMX. You know, some people, some artists portray an image or a gimmick. We knew that the DMX we saw, Darkman X, was Darkman X, striving every day, fighting real demons, but still trying to persevere in this thing called life. So I love that about this. I also love that as we continued with the story, we get to see the crew in a place of temporary peace. You know, this is in the midst of Messiah and Amik and Morgan and all of that contention. So we get to have a day where the crew is just out racing on motorcycles, getting their bread. They're like, we're gonna put Morgan over here, because tomorrow it's gonna be about her again, and we're gonna be at war again. But for today, it's about crew and it's about peace. And it was beautiful to see, you know, the camaraderie between Messiah and Amik, and we hate that they're at odds, but we get it. So it's nice to see them temporarily not be at odds, and for there to be an armistice, like a moment of peace with the crew. It was beautiful to see. We also get, because we never got this in the Butterfly series, we never got how the hood responded to Messiah dying. We never got to see that. And we get a glimpse of that here with, you know, them telling them like, yeah, you know, everybody came out for DMX and we represented, but it was 10 times this for you. And so you get to imagine that, right? Everybody on their motorcycles and their bikes, toasting it up, riding out to Messiah in his memory. And we never got that. And I feel like we kind of got slighted because the crew was so big in Flint that how does the hood turn out to pay respects to someone like Messiah? So we got a little bit of that here, which I enjoyed. I really did just enjoy the short story. Like I said, I'm not really here to review these short stories. They're short, they're standalone. She has them behind the paywall of this app. And it really is just like a little treat for those of us who love these characters. And so that's all I wanted to do, is come here and share with y'all and talk about it. I know y'all love these characters as much as I do, so wanted to share this with y'all and make any of you who are not aware of the app, let you know that like this does exist. There are more, while we're waiting for Butterfly 6 and other books to come out, know that there are some little treats over there on the Book Lovers app. So definitely think you should all check it out. That's it from me. As always, I am MsMalcolmHughes, one who believes that books are sometimes better than people. And until the next one, please remember to give time, to be kind to each other, and to have the very best day of your life on purpose. Peace. Adabo. Adios. Ciao.